Hi, I'm Brittany Broderson. Enjoy this clip from Window on the West Coast, the show that gives you a front row seat to what's happening in Delta and on the Sunshine Coast.
I do chainsaw carving. I also do Dremel work. I got noticed just by my Facebook. People were just kept on saying, "Oh, you're doing a good job," and I just kept on doing it. But I've been doing it for a few years. I started it about 5 years ago after my dad passed away, and that's what kicked me off to do what I've always wanted to do. Because I started carving when I was 11 years old at Camp Potlatch, and I've always imagined myself doing stuff like this. So my dad basically, he was passing away from ALS, and he told me before he was able to stop speaking, he said, be yourself. Don't care what everybody else thinks. Just be yourself. Be true to yourself. And it really hit hard for my dad that he said that to me. And so after he passed away, within that year, part of my grieving was I went and bought myself my first chainsaw. I had to really learn the ins and outs of my own chainsaw first. I have a family friend that is into chainsawing. That's what he used to do for work and logging and stuff like that, and mining. And so Dan helped me with most of it, and really took me through it and what to find, what to pick, and so that was really important first, and then the safety of it, right? So once I got that down, I went on YouTube, and I got myself hooked up with three main people. One is Ryan Cook from up in Squamish. Another one is Jordy Johnson, and he's out in Delta. And another one's Chad, Chainsaw Chad, he calls himself. He's down in the States. And watching their YouTubes, they explain it and they take you through it, and they have fun with it, and it's like I can follow that. I like the delicacy that comes out of it. You know, it's just. It's absolutely, I don't know, I can't explain it. I just, first of all, I love cedar. I love the smell of cedar. I love wood, and trying to carve something out of it. But yeah, it's just a little piece at a time. It's just, you know, I also use the carving, you know, chisels and stuff like that. Now there's times where you just cannot use just a chainsaw. So that was the basics of the whole thing, is the chainsaw. And then the rest is like Dremel, or, you know, other tools, and even carving chisels. I've been doing commissions. I did an eagle. I did a 4-foot eagle, and that was my very first piece, and of an animal. And now I've got the otters, my second piece, and now I've got a few other places that want me to do more work. I'm doing Groot, and I'm doing feathers, and some of the things I'm just doing because. So I do have a Facebook called Credenza Carver on Facebook, and yeah, and I've just been putting my pieces slowly up on that. I'm really glad people like it. You know, I like to see the joy in their face when they see it, and then I'm going like, I actually made that? It's like, yeah.
For great stories like this and more, watch Window on the West Coast, Mondays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. for BC viewers on Eastlink Community TV, Channel 610. Available only to Eastlink video customers.